what you love to hate. Shake 'em up like a quake. Pop your feelings and turn and dispose 'em like haters I throw away. I'm forever blessed. Got the spirit that's wholly controlling me. I ain't gotta coordinate. I just sit back and buckle my belt and I'm ready to blast in the stars of my destination. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. What's going on, everyone? This is Tony Mars
And Mary Bly.
with the Melted Broadcast, episode 2 of the
Let's get it.
Supernatural Spotlight. Welcome to the
That's
show.
right. That's right. That's right. Welcome everyone tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining us on Saturday, September the 28th for Supernatural Spotlight. Tonight we are going to where we're going to what Supernatural Spotlight is we're going to show y'all video footage of what Tony and I have been capturing. We've had a lot of activity around here lately. So we're actually going out there with our telescope, our phones, and we're capturing these things and we want to share them with everybody. So, Supernatural Spotlight is going to be every 2 weeks where we bring you unseen footage from Tony and from myself and from family and friends that give us permission and allow us to share that information, with everybody out here. So, anything you want to say before we get started, Tony?
Now, just to reiterate, this material that we're showing is our material or close friends and family material. We're not going on websites. We're not going on the X. We're not going on YouTube. We're not getting anybody else's material and showing it and trying to claim it as ours. And one thing also before we start. So one thing about us is if we make a mistake, we're always going to claim it. Of something is believed to be real, it's real until proven otherwise. That being said, last episode we had some videos. If you guys remember the circle, those glowing, all kinds of crazy different colors with the X in the middle and the circle in the middle, we thought those were UFOs, but after doing further research, we found out that that was the Dog Star Sirius, and so that's a mistake on us. No big deal. Like I said, if we come across something and we put it out there and later on find out that it's, other than what we said it was, we're going to claim it, because
Yes.
we don't want to put out false information or try to show you guys, this is something that it isn't. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, we got a pretty good pictures in the video of the Dark Star Sirius. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. So sorry about that. I was actually pulling it up to show everybody last week. Let me go ahead and put it on the screen for you guys so that you can see what we're talking about. And it's going to be this one right here. So this is the one we actually thought that was an orb. And when Tony did more research, that's what he found that it actually wasn't. So again, we're going to always keep it honest about it. So that's why we wanted to bring it up tonight. Okay. All right. So let me just take that off. All right.
But
So let's,
yeah,
oh, go
that
ahead.
aside though, that aside, we do have some amazing footage for you guys though, and what I promise you isn't the Dog Star series. So
Yes, for sure. All right. So want to go just remind everybody again, you don't have to believe us. Just what we would like for you to have is an opened mind. And then just be respectful as we're respectful to everybody else as well. So we're just here to share this information with everybody, share some knowledge. If we're wrong, I mean, show us, point us the way, point us to the right path. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's go ahead and get started. So I have an iPhone 15. It's crappy to take videos and stuff, right? So I did this video that I'm going to show y'all is what I think was an orb on September the 16th. And what I do on my phone is I'll play the video and then I'll zoom in and I'll let it play. I'll go frame by frame and just take snapshots. And I'll show y'all the snapshots of that. So let's get into it real quick. Let me. I gotta mute some of these videos. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they started happening on July 4th, when Tony actually experienced some stuff going on, and we talked about that. He talked about that in the last live, and ever since then, we've had a lot of activity here at the house.
It's been ramping up like crazy.
So Dave from the UK, our friend. Hey, he says, hey, again, good to see you and can admit mistakes. Was a very good video, anyways. Thank you so much, Dave. Yeah, we will admit when we're wrong, after that right there, what you see is a plane that's going by. So thank you so much
Yeah.
for that, Dave. We appreciate
We
that.
yeah, we really appreciate that, Dave. But just so you know, for that one mistake, the videos that we got, especially for the one last night, ooh, I promise you, it's gonna make
Yeah,
up
and
for it.
And let me just say that so before we were trying out we always go before we go to on the live, and we set, make sure everything is working, and there's helicopters circling around our home.
Yeah,
So we've had that happen a few times already. Every time we see something, and we get ready to talk about it. So if something happens, I promise it's not us, but there is helicopters circling around, as we speak. So with
yeah.
that,
There
let me
is
go ahead and
there's two of them, and
mhm,
even still, whenever we're trying to go live, um, we tested my computer. Everything was working 100%, and like 5-10 minutes before we're going live, my computer started blacking out of nowhere. And this is a pretty expensive computer, so it doesn't do
right.
that.
And it's new. It's not a refurbished one. It's new. It shouldn't have been doing that. All right, let me show y'all. So that's the video. Let me show y'all the I'm going to take that off. Let me show y'all the pictures, and let me just, yeah, it's going to go a little fast. Uh I really can't tell or what to make of these, but I still found them interesting. The shapes that it changes into. This is the same orb throughout these pictures. The colors, you know, I love colors, so it always fascinates me, right? But as you can see, it's got like little dense areas there.
Is this the one with the face?
Yeah, I think it's going to be in this one. If not, it's going to be on the one for September 18th.
Okay.
So that's the same orb from the first video that y'all saw. And look at the shape now, right? Can you
Yeah.
see that? All right. Let's get into the next one. There's just different shapes. Sometimes,
And,
oh, go ahead.
no, I was saying, and again, in the background, you can see that black spot, like it's coming into, if you want to say realities,
Hmm.
coming into our reality, like it's
Right.
flicking in and out.
This one here, I don't know if you can tell where the two dark areas are. Look like eyes, and then
Oh
you can
yeah.
see like a nose and the chin and the mouth. Anyways, it's like when I was a kid and I used to look up at the clouds and used to say, "Oh, that looks like a lady," or "That looks like a dinosaur." That's literally what I'm
It
doing.
looks like an
Looking.
elephant.
Yeah. Look, a dog. Okay,
Nah,
that's
so yeah. Now go ahead.
this. What I did with this is, um, so I didn't do anything to it. What I did is I went to edit and then I hit the little button that says auto, and I just took off the light and made it darker to kind of see what I was seeing. But here I can clearly see, right? It looks like two eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Yeah. It has the typical alien gray features, and that's why I was kind of tripping about with these pictures that she's getting, because she grabbed a whole bunch and she was getting like snapshot after snapshot, and all of them they have that alien gray feature, and
Yeah,
and that's not the first time that that's happened.
right. That's happened a few times already. That's the same orb.
Oh wow.
Uh, it's just different.
I don't think I saw that
Every
one.
Yeah, there's a lot. So, like again, I'm taking my cell phone. I take the video and I play it and I zoom and I try to follow it. When I see something, I'll pause it. Sometimes I'll pause it and I'll just move it with my finger frame by frame to see what I can see. And the ones that I think that I can make a shape out or whatever, those are the ones I'm capturing. So these are on my phone. Now that's like a circle with a hole in the middle of it. Um, and then it changed again the shape. Looks like a tic tac.
You guys are gonna see a TikTok uh, uh, towards the end of this show. I promise you that.
Yeah. So that's the same snapshot screenshot that I did. I don't know why I keep saying snapshot, but screenshot. And then I try to like take the little pencil from the, it's kind of hard with your finger to try to do it, but I try to make out the where the eyes would be and the nose would be in the mouth, and then what I thought, because it looked like a circle and then dark in the center where it looked like could have been an ear. So that's exactly what I was doing. And there's the other one.
Yeah, that one definitely.
Yeah.
You see the nose feature, the alien gray, I guess like a slit for the mouth, the two
Hmm.
eyeballs. I mean, that's and once again, none of this stuff. We don't mess with none of this stuff aside from taking screenshots so you guys can see. These are all screenshots, original video, original footage.
Yeah. So the original video and is like on this phone. I guard this with my life because there's a lot. There's a lot. I have to kind of pick and choose which ones that I can try to find the best of and to bring them. That's the same one. So these are the same ones from that first video that I showed you guys. And I think that's it because I think we already saw that one.
Okay. So
Or there's more. So sometimes I get tired and I'm screenshot. I'm uploading the same screenshot
and,
that I did.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
once again,
same.
you know, straight alien gray features.
Hmm. Yeah, that one I can see it whenever I did took the light off and made it darker. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. If you guys have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask us. I mean, by no means are we experts and expert investigators and all that. This is just shot from our home, like when we see them appearing. But I
Also,
don't, I don't.
if you guys want to jump on, like actual video, jump on with us. That's going to be something that we're going to be letting people do as well.
Hmm.
As long as you have good intentions, we don't attack anybody. Regardless of what their story is. We hear them out. This is a platform where everybody's safe to tell their story
Yeah.
and speak their truth. So we would appreciate the same respect.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Like I said, even for the people who don't believe in UAPs and paranormal and all that, and you're still joining in, that's fine. We appreciate you joining in. I mean, ask us questions. We don't pretend to know all the answers. I'm new in my journey, so I look to experiencers who've had who've had this ongoing for we have some people that we know that are lifetime experiencers, and sometimes I'll send the pictures and I'll say, hey, look, am I crazy, am I tripping, like what is this, and like, come on, right, that's not an airplane, that's not this or that, you know I think you know what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
But so September 8th. So every day I go out there. There's some days I admit that I don't, in the evenings I don't see anything. I see stars. And then there's times when, okay, that's definitely not a star. And I'll pull out the camera, or sometimes we get that telescope and bring it out. But September 18th, I did another video. So 2 days later, and that's this video. So I'm not sure this is the one that starts going downward. But if it isn't, that's okay. We have stuff that that you'll see that stuff happening. All right. So
Yeah.
now these are the screenshots that I took. So this was a little different to me. There's that red again in the center. I think this one had different shapes, like more squares. I don't know. So I did darken some of these. Now when I'm looking at it in on my phone, because I know it's pixelated. Hi, Chris. Chris says hi. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining in. Chris says hi. So there are times when, on my phone, I know it's pixelated here, but on my phone, when I zoom in and I look at it, I can see where they're like little bulbs, like LED lights that are in circles or square, and sometimes
Yeah,
they're light up on one side, sometimes on top, sometimes on bottom. So I know it's hard for you guys to see some of this, of what I'm talking about, but I can definitely see it on this white one. But the where it look where it's like a square, makes a square. Now this one of our dear friends on X posted a picture very similar to this, and he's in Australia, so he's not here, right? He's not here local where I'm at, where we're from. And I saw it and I said, "Oh my God, I have something similar to that." And he says, "Let me see." And I showed it to him. So it's like a cross shape. You see where it's like divided in fours?
yeah. It clearly has um, three-dimensional features that you can see for sure.
No, I think I have a better one on here, but let's just see. Because once I start seeing all these things, I start looking. I have to go back and look at the video. And if I don't screenshot it right after the video, it's just like I got to go back all over again. That's green. I love the colors though. For sure, the colors
Yeah,
never disappoint, and the
because
shapes.
almost the color of my
No,
beautiful alien behind me.
yeah.
So
So,
everybody can see my new feature to the studio.
so what's your alien doing there? Because it looks like he's holding a beer and smoking
Yeah,
something.
yeah. He has a
And
bit of a drinking problem.
it looks like he's giving a peace sign of some sort.
Yeah, with the middle finger, with the single finger.
So this one right here, so I'm a very visual learner and a visual person. Um, so Chris has a question, Tony, if you want to answer that.
Um, I mean, right now we're not too sure what they are or what their intentions are. Things have been ramping up like pretty crazy. So everywhere I go since July 4th, when I had my big sighting, ever since there, we've been having crazy sightings. I go to work, I got to be at work early. So I walk outside. It's pitch black and
Mhm.
there's orbs right there. I go to the corner store, there's orbs. I go to the end of the neighborhood, there's orbs. Perfect example, which we're gonna show you guys here in a little while. When I went to the
Mhm.
store, we saw some orbs, and then last night, whenever I got home, well, we got home, it was the same two in the same position, but this time they were like a few blocks from the house. Even to the point where there was an Uber driver who was dropping off food. He got out and busted out his
Yeah.
phone, trying to take pictures. He was like, "I saw something like this 30 years ago in Venezuela."
In Venezuela,
Y-
yeah.
Yeah, and just
It
wait,
was a
guys.
it was
It's
kind of a it was kind of a chaotic night, um, because helicopters were involved last night. Um, So yeah, it was a hectic
Dave.
night. So Dave, I got to put this up here. Had to enlarge my screen. Thought he was flipping the finger too. LOL, he was.
Yeah, I think he is.
He is. Yeah, that is Chris. It is pretty spooky because there was, as far as these that I'm capturing, um, I sent them to, again. There was one that I sent over to our friend from Australia. Shout out to Mac, aka Parsi. By the way, we love you. Um, and I had this feeling when I saw it that it's kind of just like it was the first time in a long time. It was the first time since I started seeing this that kind of spooked me. It kind of got me a little scared, and I'm not really easily scared. But yeah, I went in and I said, Tony, yeah, I felt, it just kind of a little bit freaked me out a bit. And so I sent those to Mac, and I didn't see anything. First thing he said was like, "Ooh, those look scary," and I said, "Yeah, that's kind of the feeling that I had when I saw them." So I don't know, but we'll go on because we have some great stuff to show you. And Dave, hopefully, you can see better than the last time that you were on.
Yeah, so
So,
with the moon videos, what we did this time is we were able to put little arrows and slow the videos down so you could actually see the craft moving across the moon. And
yeah.
hopefully we're gonna be able to show that better. I don't know why it was so pixelated whenever we
Hmm.
showed it the other week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. But on our end, it looked pretty clear. So hopefully we don't have
Yeah.
that problem this time. But again, we got some good footage for you guys, and take it for what it's worth. But
Yeah.
this is all shot by us. We're not.
Yeah.
It's not fake. We're not faking this stuff.
Right. So this one right here, you see the black circles around it. Tony, can you see those
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
I see
end?
that.
Okay. So just keep that in mind when we get to later on from last night. Okay. All right. So I think that's a, oh no. So here's another one that kind of I see like eyes and a nose and a face. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll go back. Oh,
What's up,
this is the
Marie?
one that kind of freaked me up.
Oh yeah, that
Hey
one
Marie, Ola.
you could also see a face in that one, and it looks like a
Right.
sinister little grin,
Yeah.
a little
I
smirk.
think this is the one that kind of freaked me out a bit that I felt uneasy and kind of spooked by it. Uh yo, so Chris says, "Yo, I was seeing faces too." Okay, so I'm not the only one. All right. Okay. Cuz I mean,
And it's
not
crazy
that I
because that
want
one, that one, if you I don't know if you guys know about the reptilians, but that one looks like a freaking reptilian, like the feature, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it's just something I wish that from the phone, how it looks so perfect on the phone that can be translated, on air, but it doesn't come out that way. Even if you put them on X, it's still like very pixelated. Yeah, Chris says I see that, and Marie says demonic. Yeah, these are the ones I was telling you. That was on the 18th. I believe that was on Thursday. So whatever the 18th was, that's when I felt weird. Um, I was spooked out by it.
It could be
Look,
Marie.
look at y'all engaging. I love it. Thank y'all.
It's so cute.
Y'all are so awesome. Thanks so much again for joining the live, guys. I appreciate every one of y'all. Well, Tony and I both do. So, all right. See the this one right here. I'm gonna stop it because you see the light, what I call lights, on each
Those
corner.
are those are clearly lights on
Oh,
each corner.
all right. Yeah. Chris is like, LOL. Did I miss something? Oh, it must be how you were talking. You're so cute.
It's so cute.
So here's another one. It's this. So this is this again. Let me say that this is the same orb. Okay, it changes colors. It changes. I know the stars do that, but these aren't super up there. They're pretty low. So
Yeah.
it's we're not saying what it is or what it isn't. That's up to you, for you guys. I just know what I feel when I'm when I'm seeing these and I'm recording. Here's another one. Kind of looks like a face in there too, if y'all can see that.
It kind of even looks like there's like a like a faint light coming down almost.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. I think that's just like pixelated, um, but we'll move on. I don't think this is the night I didn't really. All I see is squares on here.
Yeah, I think that's pixelation.
But so my question was because I'd heard I thought all orbs were circle, but I was gonna pull it out, but it's in there, so I don't want to be rude and go in there and pull it up. Yeah, Chris is like, damn. So is it, and I don't give too much away because I haven't finished the book, and I'm sure that other people that have the book, the eminent Lua Lozano, but didn't he make a comment about square orbs?
Yeah, he does. In the beginning,
Okay.
he's talking about that. Two, I think they were like Air Force pilots. Um, reported seeing some orbs, and they had like squares in the middle and all types of crazy shit.
Okay. Because, yes. So Chris says, damn. Marie says, that's sus. And then Chris is like, that's not natural. Um, so that's not a star. I asked the most
Nah,
retarded questions. You should see what I asked. Okay. So you guys that weren't on last week, uh, when we were looking at the moon video, I said, hey, that's a bird. Is that a bird? Tony was just like, okay, that's a bird.
almost passed out. Couldn't believe it.
So here's another one. So that looks like a cross. And now that I think about it, this is the one that I sent to Mac,
Man, I don't.
because he had something similar.
I remember seeing this one.
I know, there's a lot. Trust me, I be doing the most with these,
Yeah, I know.
because yeah, it's can be consuming too. So I'm trying to balance out that because I feel like it can take over sometimes. Look at that
So
one.
what? Yeah, that one
So
looks like
when
there's actually like a bean or something in the inside. Like if you look at it, you can see the bottom portion of the body, the right and the left arm, and then the head, and then like the body, like the
so
center of the
when
body.
when I saw this, my first initial thought was I love art. So when I look at something, I always see something else other than, it's interpretation art is what I call it. But when I saw this, the first thing I thought about it, oh, he's looking down, and in the center here is like a brain. That's literally what I told Tony.
That's what
Like
Chris said. I
he's
see a face looking down.
Oh, okay. So Chris said the same thing. Let's show that. Yes, that's exactly what when I first saw it. It's translucent, right? But he's looking
Oh, okay,
down,
yeah. I
and
can
the
see. I see what you're talking about.
yeah, and where it could be like a brain in the face, but that's just me. And Chris apparently. Marie says she sees a pig in there.
We got some pig tongue cooking.
No, it's not pig tongue.
It's got tongue.
Yeah, it's cow tongue. Okay, that's it for those photos. So, um, I have a mosquito in here
All right,
at the door open.
where did we jump to the moon?
No, so Tony, so we have a Celestron, star something, uh, and we have the camera attached to it. But we felt that wasn't enough, so Tony went out and bought. What did you buy?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna show you.
So we're trying to get some really good footage for you guys. So we're spending the money on some good stuff. So aside from our Celestron, I think it's like a EX or SX 150 or something like that. I got these digital night vision camera, which we can
Mhm.
record, and this thing is badass. It
So
kills my battery super quick, but
yeah, it does. And I'm trying to get used to that, how to work it. But when I first started looking into the man, I can see the stars so good with that, right? But I also see like all these big orbs, what I think are spiritual orbs, and not like there's a difference, versus the orbs that we're seeing versus the spiritual orbs. But I
yeah,
feel
for sure.
like I could see a lot. But Tony was out there, um, last week, and he caught something, and I was like, "Whoa!" So let me show y'all this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So so that one, keep in mind, like this is way up there. There's no planes because I worked at the airport for a while, so I know what a plane looks like, and then I worked overnight, so I know what a plane looks like at nighttime. This is the night vision. This thing freaking shot across the whole sky from right to left.
Yeah, it's the bottom one. So I have an arrow just to point in the direction it's going. At one point, like again, I'm not used to looking through the night vision, so I thought that the three dots were literally turning 360, and it wasn't. What I was seeing was the one on the bottom in the center was moving away from everything. So let me rewind that back and play that for you guys. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that moving. I mean, it was moving fast. This is slowed down, and it's
Yeah,
still going fast.
straight across the sky for the
Yeah.
non-believers.
And by the way, yeah, you could see where all the stars are at with this night vision.
Mhm.
It's good. I love it.
It's
Um,
crazy. It's just like I
mhm.
said, you put
Those
like
are
brand new
stars.
battery, yeah, brand new batteries in there, they're dead like in freaking 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. I actually like it. I just got to get used to it. Those are all the stars, but
Yeah, those are
yeah, that
stars.
yeah, that one that was moving so quick. I'm really excited, guys, to show y'all the moon photos because even if you can't see anything, the moon itself is like so amazing to see that. All right, so there it goes again, and there it is. All right,
Nah,
so with
but
that,
hopefully, yeah, hopefully you guys are able to see these the moon videos a lot better than last time because I don't know
yeah,
what the issue was, but they were super pixelated on both of our ends. So
Chris
hopefully this
says
time,
interesting. Chris, you were talking. Are you referring to the night vision one that was moving super quick? Um, I slowed that down, and it was still too fast. Um, you want to go on to the moon videos?
yeah, yep, let's
Yeah,
do it.
Chris said yeah. All right, so you guys got to keep your eyes open where the arrows are at. So I'm gonna put this up here, but then I'll let me pause this real quick because this one and the okay, look, I was tired. Okay.
Are
So,
these the ones that are slowed down?
yes, but they're
Okay,
still fast, even though I slowed it
yeah,
as slow as I possibly could. So, the two is way up on top. Ignore the two. I didn't move it down to the second arrow. But this one comes in where the first arrow is at, and it goes to where the two is going to pop up and then it's going to shoot back down. All
and
right.
these are shot with our Celestron telescope.
Yeah.
I saw number three.
Yeah, that was hard to see even on my thing right here. Uh, okay, that's fine. I have others
Yeah,
that I,
we have better ones.
yeah.
We're
So
just
let me pull up the next video for you guys.
we're just
Number
getting the ball
15.
rolling.
So let me pause this real quick.
Okay, that one you guys could clearly see.
That moon though, can we talk about that moon? Oh, Christus, he said yes. I guess he could see it. All right, here we go. Pay attention to the arrow at the top. There it goes, and then there it goes, straight
Yeah,
across at an angle where those arrows were at. So I'm going to play it again. So there's an arrow. Barely you can see the tip of the green at the top. It's going to come out from right near there. So the arrows, I put them right like a few seconds before, maybe a second before it actually comes out. So if you can see the dark, if you guys can see that,
yeah.
let me
Can you guys
know.
let us know?
Confirm. All right, I'm about to play it again. There it goes. There it goes.
And this footage is slowed down, so keep in mind,
Yeah.
like whenever we shot this that night, I didn't think we caught anything, so I was
Mm-mm.
kind of upset, because I
Yeah.
like getting good footage. And then
I didn't
she
see
went
nothing
in,
either.
yeah, she went and did her investigating,
Well,
and
I'll stay up. He's Chris says he can see it. So yeah, so when we're looking, he didn't see anything. He was upset. He's like, "Oh, I just spent all this time out here." And I said, "Just give me the SIM card." And so I'll come in here and I'm like, I can put it in and I can just pause, put it in, and I'm just literally just staring and watching. And if I see something weird coming, I'm like, "Oh, hold on, let me back up. What did I see?" And there's what I found. And hopefully I didn't miss any more on these videos, but I'll do it one more time for you guys. It gets better though.
yeah,
There it goes, and there it goes.
it even has
It is,
like a trail to it whenever it's
yeah.
going.
Chris says it's super quick. It is, Chris. And let me tell you, I'm not the best at. I don't know about all this editing stuff and whatever, but I just use like CapCut. If there's something else out there that's better, let me know. But I use CapCut to put the video in there, and I was able to slow it down. And this is slowed down, and it's super quick. I don't know what it is. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Or is it Superman? Or is it something else?
Hopefully,
But
it's
I
none
was,
of those, and it's UFO.
yeah. So let me pull up the next one. What the video 18? Let's do this. All right. Now, is this the third? Is this the one that goes into a loop?
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I
this is
see it.
it's looping and it's coming down to that arrow number 3. It's looping again.
Yeah, it
It's
does a
looping
freaking.
again to 4,
It
and
does.
then look at
It
5.
does two
It shoots
loops.
out.
It goes like that.
Yeah.
Shoo.
Uh, Chris says it's a craft for sure, but is it human? That's the $1 million question. Let me go back
So,
and play it.
so those who have done the research know that there's bases on the moon and on Mars. So I mean, we know that there's technology that's hidden from us that surpasses anything that we have right now. So I mean, it could be. I just wish they would let us know.
Yeah, Chris agrees with you. He says, "Yep." So let me play that again. I know it. I know, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and thank y'all so much for y'all's patience. I know these videos. I know it goes super quick on your screen, but I've slowed it down using CapCut. That's the best I could do. I don't know how to do all this extra craziness. You know, I'm an amateur, is what I'm saying. So I'm just doing my best to try and show y'all. So I was like, they didn't see it last time, so let me put arrows because I know I see something. So
Marie,
Marie says she's blind. Is this
put them glasses on.
wait, is this our brother Chris? Shout out to you, Chris. We love you.
Which
All right.
Chris?
Chris Christian or no?
I don't know.
Chris, identify yourself. Are you is this Christian and you're using Chris for short? But either way, thank y'all so much. Oh, he says no. We still love you though, Chris. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay. The last videos that we're going to show y'all here after these moons is what's from
Oh,
last
shout out to
night.
Scotland. All
Oh,
right, that's
Scotland.
awesome,
Oh, Chris from
man.
Scotland. Hey, we
Thank
got
you so much
UK
for
and Scotland
yeah.
and Michigan in the house. Different
Thank you so
dude.
much
That's
for
all right,
tuning
brother.
in.
All right.
It makes me so happy when people from like across the globe tune in and interact with us.
Yeah.
It means
Thank
it
you
means a
so
lot.
much.
Because we've interacted with people from all over the world, and it just goes to show, topics like these really brings us together with this community. So thank you so much, Chris.
And even for people who are not believers but still joined last time, thanks again for having an open mind and showing us love and respect too. So, all right, let's get into that again because I want to see that one more time. This is the one that does the loop 2 times. I think it was. Let's see. Watch arrow 1. There it goes. Arrow 2. There it goes. Coming down. Now it's doing a loop. Coming back down. Arrow 3. Going back up. Doing a loop.
That's so crazy.
Arrow 4 and out
That's crazy.
and out. And I asked, is that a bird? Don't shoot me.
That's a very sophisticated bird. God damn it.
Right? Now that was video 18. We got I believe 2 more to go. Um so number 23. Let's get into it. All right. So there it goes coming down. All
That was
right.
a little bit pixelated.
Is it?
What
Okay,
is
okay,
that?
okay. No, no, no. That's not what you think. All right, let me explain. So this telescope, the camera's brand new. We were out there. He walked away to grab something, and I was looking, and I said, "Oh no, something's happening to the telescope because it was doing all these crazy lines." Like
Oh, I forgot about
yes.
that.
So some of the videos when I thought I saw something just went all black and cut out. Like it's gone. Like there's nothing there. Like the whole video is blacked out. So those are the ones I couldn't show.
Our
So I
our
wondered,
telescope, yeah, our telescope is not ran by internet or anything like that.
Right,
Freaking regular telescope is not plugged in, started
right.
malfunctioning.
It did. So what you saw on the screen at the bottom where you thought you saw something, um, it's actually because I could see it better on my screen is bigger. It's actually just the lines where it started malfunctioning, or I don't know if interference or whatever it was. But that's what it was. No, you said this one looked a little pixelated. This one's gonna just pop up where one go. It's just gonna go straight down the path of that arrow. There it goes. Okay. So we have a lot of I lost a lot of videos from that night because and I can't even get them to show anything. And I don't know what happened. So I just thought that was kind of weird that happened. Oh, wait a minute. This one is slowed down to the max slowed down. This is the one where I believe were two of them. You saw the first one and two. There's another one that's going to come out and it's going to go down. It's going to do a loop and then it's going to shoot out so damn fast. It's like there's just no way to slow that down because I slowed it down to the lowest that you can slow a video down. So
Okay.
let me back it up just a little bit. All right. Keep your eye where the arrow is at because it's going to come right around there. There it comes. And then it shot up so fast. That
Yeah,
happens so quick.
I couldn't even see that
Okay.
one.
And here again, see those three lines down there? This is when the video started malfunctioning after that happened. Like I couldn't. Oh, that was in between. Okay, I think it happened in the end too. All right, so we'll look at it again. There, it shot up. That happened so quick, so fast.
Yeah, I couldn't even see that one.
All right, no problem. But y'all guys, Chris was able to see the other one, so I'm glad that he was able to see something on there. Just watch for the arrows on here wherever they pop up. I can't. It's hard to keep up with. Um, oh, this one comes up from the top. Okay, there's the arrow, the tip of the arrow. Oh, it already came out. Now it's going
Did it?
down. Yeah, and now it's down in the white area. There it goes. Want me to back it up again?
Yeah, I can't even see that one either.
Okay, hold on. It's because it's okay. It already popped out. Now it's right where that arrow's at, a little bit further down. Now it's in the white section. Well, I'll show y'all the last one, and then we'll get into the we'll
We'll
get
get into
into
the good
the
stuff,
yeah.
the meat
I
and potatoes.
hopefully y'all can see that one. All right, this one's gonna go from there from one. Keep your eye out on this one. There it goes. There's two. All right, you see that one? That one's a bit bigger. So let me back up. There it goes. It's right in front of the arrow now, just like a hair
Oh
off.
yes, yeah, I see it.
There it goes. There it
Okay,
goes.
yeah, yeah, I see it.
All right.
Yeah, this one's kind of pixelated for sure, like real
So
blurry.
thank you, Chris. Chris is saying good footage. He also says that he thinks they are bases too, and that it has to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know why I don't know why we're being lied to or not told the truth, but whatever. I'm gonna take a page from Mac's book when he says we are the disclosure, and the disclosure already happened and continues to happen by us doing this. So by everybody
Um,
doing this.
I mean, we're showing the evidence right here.
Right here, right here, right here, man.
I'm
There
not
it
on the
goes.
mic.
All right. So Any questions so far? Because I'm gonna get into some good stuff here.
The meat and
Thanks,
potatoes.
the meat potatoes. Thank you, Chris, for interacting with us. And what happened to our Dave? Did Dave from UK leave? We're still on. So
With
you
these
want to talk
videos,
about?
huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say with these videos that we're about to show you guys, usually we take the audio and mute it because. So keep in mind, whenever we see this stuff, we're like we're in a panic. We're trying to grab
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, hey, record, record.
Stuff
I'm
is
over
not
here.
working. We're
Yeah,
getting a little agitated.
stuff's not working. We got three dogs that destroy our lives, and like we're all over the place trying to get good footage. You know, not just for to for reassurance. Like we really saw
Yeah.
this stuff, but so we could show you guys. But
Right.
also because I could be like, oh, I saw a cigar shaped craft last night that started spinning in the sky, and to somebody else they're gonna be like, oh, that's cool, but where's
Yeah.
the evidence? Well,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, we got a little
So
something for y'all.
I'm gonna I'm gonna start off with your video that you captured. Before we hang on one second.
Yeah, I 100%
Corner
agree,
store.
Chris,
Hold
for
on, hold on,
sure.
hold on. Let me pause that. This is the one you went to the store. But before that, Chris says this technology could be dangerous in the wrong hands, so that could explain why they don't want it known to the public. Yeah, you're right though about that. I do agree with that statement for sure, Chris. Yeah,
100%.
I do. Um, I just wish that there was a balance. But anyways,
People
so
be crazy.
they be crazy, do be tripping. Um, so this one here, he went to the store and saw this, and then ran inside. I think, or you want to explain what you were
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. So I was going to the corner store to get a drink. I pull up, and like I said, these things be following me. They follow me
Yeah.
everywhere I go. I see them. I pull up to the corner store. I look to the left, and I see these two orbs in the sky, and I'm like, there- you know. So this corner store, there's like it's like a little barbecue taco truck, food truck that's out there. There was people all outside sitting down, like just shooting the shit. And I'm like, bro, like how has nobody not seen this? Which also goes to show, just how enslaved everybody is. Like they don't pay attention. Facing the phones. Like they don't care. So I see these two orbs, and I pull out the phone, start recording, and I'm tripping out at the don't play it yet, but at the 23-second mark, you're gonna see another. So you got the two orbs. You're gonna see another orb go, and so I call Mary. I'm like, hey, grab the telescope, grab the camera. I was like, I'm gonna go pick you up right now. This corner store is like 2 minutes down the street from our house.
Yeah,
So
it's
I run
literally right
inside.
around the corner.
Yeah, so I run inside. I get my drink. I hurry up and pay. I come outside, gone. Nothing's there.
Right. So even if you don't see, because you got to be looking hard, even if you don't see the third one fly from it, it looks like it comes from the ground and goes up right above the second lower one. So there's two that you'll clearly see. One's low, one's high, and they're like diagonal to each other. I put arrows pointing again. Hopefully that'll help. But if not, even the two orbs that you see, like, come on, let's get into
Yeah.
it.
Came to the corner store. Bro, how the fuck is nobody not seen this?
Oh, that was hard for me to see on this.
Already already passed.
Yeah, where the arrows were. It happens.
Everything
So
that's
so
gold. Just wait till the next one. Go ahead and play it again.
Oh, Chris said, "Yeah, let's go." Okay, let's go.
Came
Let's
to the
try to see
corner store.
if we can see that orb.
Bro, how the fuck is nobody not seeing this?
So whenever I pull back out, you're gonna see it shoot up. So pay attention right there.
It happened.
Uh, you can't see it.
You can't see it.
Dang.
See, when I look at your phone, when I see it on your phone, I can clearly see it. But it was, and almost right where I have it. Oh no, I was gonna say
Oz.
you can almost see a
Yeah,
faint dot
yeah. You can
there.
see it. Yeah, you can see it.
So that little faint dot to the left side of the one on the bottom, that one actually came from the bottom shooting
Yeah,
upward and out.
it goes super fast. It goes. Shoo.
Yeah, everything's so fast. So keep in mind, these are open fields. We don't have like behind us. It's an open field, and that yeah, there are lights down the main street, but these were not there. I mean, they were gone. So there was nothing there for me to even pull the telescope out or anything like that. So I mean, they just were gone. So, and that was so quick because the corner store is literally right around the corner from where we're at. So, all right,
So
that's
these
that.
two, yeah. So these two orbs, I saw them that night, and then last night, we're coming home. We're getting situated. I'm like, you know what? I left my charging cord in the car. Let me go get it. So,
Wait, before that, that's the one behind the house. The one.
oh yeah, play the video.
So
So,
I
so the,
think that one is the same one that went to the front of the house.
so yeah, so whenever we're driving home, we can already see them in the sky, but they're separated like
Mhm.
quite a bit of a distance. And then that's whenever we get home, we go to the back. I'm like, babe, get the camera. Let's start rolling. Let's start rolling. And
So much
and
anxiety.
yeah, I'm like tripping out because somehow my telescope, the legs, like they were adjusted, so it's not the right height that I need. And I'm like so pissed off. And then the helicopters come. Do do do
Yeah,
do
and
do do
I
do
I
do do
do
do do
have
do. Start
yeah.
circling the house.
So he'll tell me the helicopters and you'll see that and I don't look. They've been coming around here lately. Okay, I'm starting to get a
And
little suspicious about these helicopters.
and you guys are
Um,
gonna hear me stressing.
Yeah, we've even had helicopters flashing their lights like in our yard. And it's been it's exhausting. Okay, all right. So let me play that. Excuse our
Yes.
language.
Yes.
Oh, let me pause. Okay. Yes, Chris. Yeah, we're trying to be careful. We're trying to find a balance and all that. But prior to this video, before me, I didn't catch it because I was busy looking at this that where I'm about to show you. But the when I'm saying yes, yes, it's because I happened to look up and there was like this orb, that was red, that was big, and it did something weird. It did like it went from clear to almost invisible, and it kind of reminded me of like that, and
Yeah,
then
it fades
it
out.
popped out. It just went poof and it was gone. And so he's asking me, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" And I said, "Yes, yes." And that's what I'm saying in this video. But meanwhile, I'm over here keeping my eye on
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So you saw it fade out?
Yes.
As soon as I came outside.
Yes.
You recorded it?
No, because I'm recording 3 over here.
Yeah, that one's moving.
You see, it is moving because it's going behind the pole.
And then you guys can hear the helicopters.
There's the helicopters.
There's the helicopters.
Fresh news
There's the
247. I got a
helicopters.
few stories if I can share them. Absolutely.
Helicopters.
There it is right there. Gotcha.
Shit.
Yeah, that one's fucking
Whoa.
moving.
It's big.
Real quick, fresh news 247.
Yeah,
If you
thanks
would
so
like
much for
to,
joining.
yeah, if you would like to reach out to us, I mean, you could come on you could come on a show and we could do a whole episode with you if you would
What?
like.
I didn't put the legs down. Like they was moving. I don't even know how to put the legs down.
Meanwhile, that orb over there is doing something crazy. Like he's getting irritated because the
Yeah,
legs on the telescope. I mean, it's funny now what we went through, but it's a lot of anxiety
yeah.
at the
Last
moment.
night I felt robbed. I felt robbed from my shot.
Yeah,
I was trying to get it,
and the
because
helicopters.
yeah, because once again, like we we could say that we saw this all day long, but at the end of the day, like if we don't have footage,
There you go.
it's
That
just word
plane
of
on
mouth.
top.
Right. It is pulsating, and the first on July 4th when we started have when Tony had his first experience and I had my first experience, the orb that I stayed entranced with for 2 hours of just with my phone like this, it was pulsating. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. I think I'm trying to help him, and I'm trying to hold the phone at the same
You got
time.
a cat?
Oh, yeah, there was a cat. All of a sudden, there's a cat somewhere around in the yard, and it's meowing so crazy. And we don't usually don't have the cats out here. Um, so Chris says there's a lot of activity in your area. There is, Chris. There is. All right. So hope y'all enjoyed that one. So that was last night, and that was in the backyard. And then the helicopters were too much for me.
I'm not too sure if we're close to a ley line, Chris. That's something I would definitely have to look at. Why haven't man? I don't know why we haven't looked into that yet. But
I know.
I mean, we could be. Definitely gonna have to check that out.
Hmm.
So the
Um,
video that we're about to show is from, again, last night. After we saw this, we I went to the car to get my charger cord. I'm walking in, and something inside told me turn around. So I turned around and I saw two orbs. I walked forward to just to verify, I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I run to the backyard, get Mary. I'm like, come to the front, record, record, record.
mhm.
And this is where the Uber driver was, dropping off food, and he's trying to pull out his phone and record. He's like, I saw something like this 30 years ago in Venezuela,
Yeah,
and you're gonna see. So in the video, it's two orbs. The one on the right was as bright as the one on the left, but by the time we started recording, it had kind of dimmed out a little bit. But
yeah, it
then
was moving.
the one on the left, you're gonna see it turn into a cigar shape, tic tac, and start spinning.
Yes. And I slowed it down. And the other thing is that they weren't even high. They were literally so low. I felt like
Yeah, they're right above
maybe
the
I
neighborhood.
can. Yeah, it was so low. I was crazy how big and low it was. But I slowed this down so that y'all can see this one too. So unfortunately, the talking that you hear, I'll mute it because it's even our voices got slowed down. But yeah, my daughter ordered food and the Uber driver came out, but he was trying to really talk about what was going on. Um, so Fresh
Oh,
News says she actually has footage of a UFO I saw at work one morning. I thought it was a helicopter at first until I realized that the light was moving around the craft like a lighthouse lamp. Okay, that's a good description.
so Fresh News 247. I uploaded a comment, but for some reason it says that it failed to post. If you could email me at themeltedbroadcast@gmail.com, we'll get you set up with to come on one of these episodes for sure.
Yeah. All right. So that's the backyard footage. Now let me show you the front yard footage from last night. Here we go.
I mean, off the rip, you could you can see it, you know,
Hmm.
like changing shapes
Yeah.
into that tic tac form.
Hmm.
The one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left. I mean, it was so low. I kind of felt robbed at this point because Tony asked like, uh, so Chris says that is not normal. By the way, low frequency is how frequent is it? Oh, let me mute our
It's
voices.
it's coming like every night almost now. Or,
Yeah.
for sure, whenever I leave to work, I walk out. First thing I do is I look up at the sky. Whenever I leave the neighborhood, I see him. Whenever I get to work, I go outside, I see him. Look right there. You see?
No,
You see it spinning?
no, it is spinning because I
Come on.
did this. I did screenshots frame by frame, and you can see, and even the one on the right that's leaving out. At one point, I caught both of them. Um, that when one is like this, the other one's like that. They're like in sync together. But I mean, it left. I mean,
It's
I can
it's
see it
spinning right now. It's clearly
spinning
spinning
right
right now.
now. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Come on.
This is because I slow. This is like a almost like a minute and 32 seconds or something. But because I slowed it down, it became four minutes. So we don't have to play the whole thing. But if y'all, Chris says, "Yo, um,
And you saw it here first at the Melted Broadcast.
fresh,
Supernatural
yeah,
Spotlight.
hold on, fresh news. It's gonna be the melted. Tony, tell her your email.
Okay, it's gonna be the melted broadcast at gmail.com. And
Hmm.
that's broadcast, not podcast.
Right. So, can y'all verify for me if y'all if y'all saw that spinning? Oh, I was talk. The Uber driver at this point was talking to us, saying that he saw something. He pulled out his phone to record because he said, "I saw something like this about 30 years ago in Venezuela. Was it Venezuela where he was from or
Yeah,
something?" Yeah.
yeah.
Chris says he's seen it. I seen it. They're attracted to something. I I don't know. Um, but Tony, you feel a sense like they're here for you, though, right? And I'm just, I mean, I'm seeing them too, but I think
I don't know.
there's something to that.
Yeah, ever since the 4th of July, if you guys go back to our previous episode, you'll see the sighting I saw. It was seven of them coming
Mm.
down. And then whenever I went and got her, it was like three of them in a triangle and they shoot out. And ever since then, I
Yeah,
mean, every night,
they've been
every night we're
coming.
seeing
They've been
this.
coming.
And
So
now the light dimmed down, and now it's gonna start leaving.
no Instagram fresh news. We have the X, and his handle is at Tony
Yeah,
Mars.
if you have a Twitter, it's Tony Mars MB capital M capital B. Or
Let me
if
see.
you want, post your email and I'll reach out to you.
Let me put it in the chat for her. Let's see if it
Okay.
let me post it. Um, yeah,
So that
Fourth
was
of
the big, yeah.
July
There you go.
when he saw that and he came and he woke me up because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning because he was attempting to do a brisket or smoke a brisket. So I went to
Which
sleep.
which I failed.
That's hilarious. But uh, the melted broadcast at gmail.com. So when he I saw his the video footage on his cell phone and I clearly saw them lining up, right? But when he woke me up, I didn't see that. I was asleep during that time. So what I saw was three of them, but two of them just zoomed out so quick, and that one in the center had stayed, and that stayed. That's the one that was my first time experiencing that, and I couldn't understand what the hell I was seeing, and I was like in a trance almost, and I had a head. I ended up getting a headache, and I was so nauseous, and I kept telling him like I don't feel good, and it took me about 10 minutes to try and process the words that I wanted to, from my brain to my mouth to come out. And I just stayed like this for 2 hours recording. And I was like, it's got to be a start, right? What is that? Satellite or something, right? And I have, I do the same. I thought about it and I went back days later to, oh, let me go and look at the video again. And so I just kind of slowly just went frame by frame and I was like, oh my God, there's lights. There's different lights. Why is it changing, you know, different shapes? It's almost like a ball of electricity going in there, but it's changing all these shapes. All these colors are coming out. And ever since the 4th of July, yeah, they've been coming. I have videos on this phone almost every day that I'll go out there, and sometimes they're not there, but it's every other day, if not almost every day. But it seems to be ramping up, um, like really, really, really quick. So this next thing that I wanted to show you guys, thanks so much for hanging in there with us too. By the way, um, let me. I'm gonna now. This goes so fast. I didn't slow this down. So this is going to be the screenshots from the orbs that y'all saw just now in the previous video. Okay. So let's go through these. Let me back it up. They were clearly turning. I didn't put any color. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't even go edit to make the light come dark just to see. And I probably should have, because we probably could have seen more pop color in here. But I didn't have time because I literally have forgot about it. So let's look at these.
This is
You see
all
the you see
original.
Yeah, you see the dark spots again. Now remember in the previous when I told y'all keep that in mind because I kept seeing those little dark things around there. I wonder, and you brought this up, could they be windows on a crab?
Oh, I forgot about that. So these screenshots of the video that she's gonna show you, we're sitting down and like we're looking at it and it looks like there's freaking windows in a craft and you could clearly
Right.
see the shape of the craft.
All right. Got my coffee going. This goes so fast. So let me. So again, I wish I would have like took the light out from it, but you can see that this is a circle. There's a circle in the center and a circle around it, another circle around that. And if you look closer, you see like little dark spots where I think maybe windows.
They get
Do you
clear
see?
as
Yeah,
as,
you
as
see
she
how it
goes.
changes colors. Looks like a tic tac, right? And again with the lights and yeah, there's better pictures, but looks like lights on the right side of that. It's crazy, right? So the colors are very pretty.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the two spots there? Yeah, that is wild, Chris. Front of the window. I don't know. I just look at that,
That one looks like the predator.
right? Hold on. Now you see it as a circle. You see all the little spots that have like color around them. I don't know whether it's a lot. It's the same one. It just changes. But you'll see. Oh yeah, all this on the bottom is where the video itself, where I was doing the screenshots. Um, the two dark spots again in the center. Predator again.
Hmm.
Changes color, shapes. You see that? You see how it has the three dark, sh- like the three dark spots that look like could be windows.
Yeah.
Chris says he sees it. Okay. All right, because this stuff can get very pixelated. um, so I was trying my best and hoping that it would look at that two dark spots look like the eyes on this one right here. Tony, can you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let me go back.
So this
Okay,
is where
this is
whenever it starts changing shape.
spinning. Yeah. Yeah. So down at the bottom of of that picture, you see that's the video itself. I was literally just going, like trying so hard to just with looks like
Like
Galaga.
Galaga.
It's pretty. Like the colors are pretty amazing. And see, so now it's not me doing anything. It's where it starts rotating.
It looks like a bean freaking flying with like a robe and long ass arms.
What I've never seen it rotate. This is last night. Oh, let me go back.
Wait, go back, go back.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay, we just saw that. Old video game. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to go back. That looks like
It does.
okay, yeah,
It
it
does.
does. I was thinking it looks like something I'm looking at through the microscope. See that there? Yeah, it looks like something
Man,
you would see something under a microscope, right? Yeah, Chris says yeah, Chris with me.
that's so
This is
crazy.
from that same. Yeah, it's crazy how oh went too fast. How it's crazy how it changes, you know, shapes and stuff so fast. I mean, if I barely move just a little centimeter, it's like I just missed the whole thing and I have to go back and rewind. I wish there was a better way of being able to do it. I don't know if somebody knows a better way. Let me know, please. Save me time. I'll go back one more. Yeah, this is at a point where it was already rotating for real. Microscope. Feel like I'm in biology. Okay, there goes the circle again with the lights around it and the dark spots that look like could be windows. Oh, sorry, I meant to pause that orange one. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Looks like a big forehead with two eyes, right? And that one looks like a caterpillar or something. I don't know. You
Yeah.
see the? I'm
The
just trying to
arms
figure out.
or the legs.
Yeah, like a caterpillar. That's what I thought about it when I saw that. I'm like, what is the separation in there? I don't know. I've never prior to July 4th, I've never seen like any crafts. I don't know what a craft is supposed to look like other than what I see on TV. Um, what they want to show us, I don't know. But I thought these were pretty interesting. We got you fresh news. All right. Oh, I'm trying to not to go fast because let's see. That yeah, that's when it started. The orange. Now in the orange area, you can see where it has like two eyes and then an open mouth. That looks kind of creepy. That looks creepy. All right, so let's see what else I got. Looks like the same. Oh wait. Oh, too fast. Let's back it up a little.
Real quick, fresh news. I haven't got anything on my email yet. Just a heads up.
We're probably
Maybe it's
it's
still
probably
sending.
yeah. Or check spam. All right. What I find, let me go back. What I find amazing is the colors. It's crazy. Look at that one. That's what I was
Now
trying to
that
pause it
yeah,
to.
so that's the one that we're like, okay, that looks like a craft with the windows.
I could see that. All right, let's see what else. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong. Now that looks like a some kind of warm or something. I don't know. Let me back up a little bit. It's saying warm. Okay.
Oh, okay. Fresh news. I think I spelt it wrong. I don't know if you copy and pasted it, but I put the melted broadcast. I've spelled it out BRAOD, and it's BROAD cast.
Chris said these are gold. Yeah, the I'm trying. I'm trying. Now, when we do more research, and if we're wrong, we'll say we're wrong. Um, but
Can you approve my
as of right,
comment?
hmm,
Can you approve my comment? There you go.
don't, yeah, it's there.
All right.
All right. Fresh news. You got it. Hey, there's Dave. I seen a video about how you can call. Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. I seen a video about how you can call for the orbs to come closer, but you have to let your intentions be known. Worth a try.
Yeah, most definitely. I've even talked to a buddy of mine in South Africa. Shout out to Buddha Rasta. What's up, man? Hopefully you're watching.
Shout
And
out
he told us that we need to come up with a what was it?
protocol.
Yeah, protocol whenever these things happen. But like I told him, the reason we haven't is because like whenever we do see these objects in the sky, things are so crazy. We're like running around trying to get footage, but
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna try to get something together to implement every time we see these things.
Yeah. There's something. Oh no, that's what was just on. So this thing goes so fast. Y- Marie says one of those looks like a vortex. I think we're almost coming to the end of these. That
Yeah,
looks like right
that looks like a freaking
microscope.
caterpillar.
Right. So these are when they were turning. Look at that one. That one kind of looks a little creepy to me. The front part of it where it has the two dark shadows looks like two eyes and the mouth, the nose and the mouth, but it almost looks like it's kind of morphing over. You see
Yeah,
that, Tony? Yeah,
yeah.
that looks creepy. Let's see what else I got. That circle again with the two dark spots and then the lights around it.
Nah, the two dark spots look like nose holes, and right under it looks like a mouse slit. So
Oh, I
that
see
kind of
that.
looks, and
Well,
then the eyes are the super bright things, and they have the little things that literally looks like If you guys know anything about the Aztecs and the Mayas, the plume serpent, which is the feather serpent, that
oh yeah.
literally looks like the face of the plume serpent.
Is it Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah,
Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl. That
Yeah,
is
the feather
crazy.
serpent.
Yeah, I did not see
Oh,
that.
it does.
I did not see that.
Which my ancestors are the Mexica Aztecs, and that's yeah. They believed that the star people were, ETs, and that's how we were here. Uh, that's how we got here. Oh,
Man, that's
Chris says
crazy.
he sees it now. Yeah, the feathered
I did not.
serpent,
I did
Quetzalcoatl.
not see that.
I'm telling you, sometimes we look at these pictures and then I have to go back and look at them again, and I see something new that I didn't see the first time. But I'm glad that y'all are
Dang,
able to see these.
that's
Let's
fucking
see what else we got.
crazy.
There's that one. That is wild, Chris. Chris says that's wild for sure. But these are from the ones from that orb from the front of the house that from that previous video I just showed y'all. See, and there's the two dark spots again. And all I did was look at the play the video and zoom it and play it and then and then paused it and then just moved it with my finger, moved the video with my finger to try and capture some of these videos and then just did the screenshot. So notice I didn't say snapshot. Again with the again circle. Uh, yeah, so Chris says these can't be crafts.
It's something. Uh,
Yeah.
um, I mean, maybe not a physical, a physical craft, but I mean, definitely. I mean, it's something. I mean, who knows? I'm probably gonna go to the store here in a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see something.
That was it. So there was I don't like talking about things if I don't know, but and I got to do more research because there were things that someone said that they come in, or there was a study that was done, and I got to go back to it, and it was an 80-page study or something that the crafts they come in like plasma form, or that and that they were there was a study on them, and that they were intelligent and had conscious. So I have no idea. Like I said, I'm new into my journey. I'm still trying to learn about these things. Um, so Chris says they are something else. What else being else? What is that? That's what
Hmm.
we're. That's the golden question we're trying to figure out. Um, yeah,
Sure.
plasma.
Plasma
Well,
beams, light
hmm
beams.
light beams, plasma. So that was everything that I had that we have that we've done. There's more stuff that we've taken, and that will be for the next show. And then, of course, we have a whole another week to film stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're gonna be trying to get together more evidence. Um, we want to keep you guys, engaged, and we want to show you guys, some fresh stuff without, boring you guys. Also, here pretty soon, if you guys haven't seen before the Melted Broadcast, we have a roundtable conversation, where we have a whole bunch of experiencers and we all get together and we have a conversation. We talk. If you guys wanna join in or anything like that, again, email us at the melted broadcast at gmail.com. We'll get you going on that. And then we have a couple interviews scheduled here coming pretty soon. So I mean, we got some good material for you guys here coming up, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. And I mean, thank you so much. We love you guys.
Yeah, and shout out to where let's see, where was Chris from again? UK. Well,
Scotland.
Dave from the UK, and then Chris from Scotland. Marie, Fresh News. Shout out to our brother Parsi, well Mac, aka Parsi, and to Christian Carroll as well. And a big shout out to Skits the PLK. We love you guys so much. Um, we're going to end this live already. And thank y'all so much for hanging in there with us and for, sharing this experience with us. Remember, we always say, take it as what you will. We're okay with people um, believing or not believing. We just ask that y'all have an open mind and show us some respect. We'll show you respect. We love everybody. That's what makes this place great is everybody has their own opinion. And as long as we can all respect one another, uh take care of each other. Let's be positive with everybody because you don't know what everybody is going through. For people who are wanting information or are curious about what the Melted Broadcast is, Tony has his X up there. That's the Melted Broadcast spot for the X, and then he's got a YouTube also, the Melted Broadcast on YouTube as well. So be sure to follow us, guys. Thank y'all so much, and we'll see y'all again in 2 weeks. Truly appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining the live. Thank y'all so much for all love. Have I can never do that, guys.
Beyond hands where nothing is hid.
Wrong one.
People say that I'm one of the greats, I'm the one that you love to hate. Shake 'em up like a quake, I get feelings and turn and dispose them like haters I throw away. I'm forever blessed, got the spirit that's holy controlling me. I ain't got
Fresh
to
news.
coordinate.
I
I just
got
see
your
like the bug
email.
on my veil,
I'll
and
be
I'm
reaching
ready
back
to
out.
blaze in the stars.
Thank
I'm
you.
a destination.
Love
John
y'all, guys.
Melty
Broadcast
Broadcast
open
Open
vision
Vision.
melted. Broadcast open vision melted. Broadcast
Broadcast
open
open.
vision melted.
Melty
Broadcast
Broadcast
open
Open
vision.
Vision.
Thank y'all guys so much for joining. And remember,
Stay melty.
melted. Peace out.